Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose of Safety with Dr. Charlie. So today I want to talk about a really important topic, and I've got the image in the background. Some people may recognize this gentleman. If you do, it kind of dates you a little bit, but that's okay. But when I was growing up, this is Rodney Dangerfield. He was a famous comedian. And part of his stick was, I never get no respect, never get no respect, and he was very funny. And so I'm sure you can look some stuff up on YouTube and watch some of his routines. But his routines were very, very classic, comical, and very good comedy. But I use them today to talk about something in safety that doesn't get any respect, right? Very little respect. And what is that topic? Well, it's sleep. People don't respect it, right? And it's one of those things that when we get busy or for whatever reason, sleep always gets cheated. We skip over it, we reduce it. Sometimes we don't get it at all, we don't get enough. And that is not without consequence. We have to understand that and make sure our people understand that and really define it out for them. So I'm going to give you a couple of stats today and some facts and tips, and hopefully, again, there are going to be people out there that aren't going to listen, and that's the way it is. There's always people that won't listen, but the ones that will are going to be assisted and helped by this. So I looked up the long-term effects of sleep deprivation, but first on the safety side of it, if someone's sleep deprived, if they're drowsy at work, they're 70% more likely to be injured at work or be involved in an accident. 70%. That's a big number simply because they're not functioning at a normal level. Even though if they've been sleep deprived for a long time, they think they are. They feel like they are. It's like a person that's under influence of alcohol. They think their reaction times are closer to normal than they are, and they're really not, but they can't get their sense of it. So it's the same thing when we're sleep deprived. Now, for the long-term effects. The cumulative effects, I'm just going to read this. Cumulative effects of sleep loss and sleep disorders have been associated with a wide range of deleterious health consequences. I had to look up what deleterious means. It means harmful. Okay. So, been associated with a wide range of harmful health consequences, including an increased risk of hypertension, diabetes, obesity, depression, heart attack, and stroke. None of those are good. So short term, we can be involved in an injury or an accident simply because we're sleep deprived. Long term, it can reduce the time that we have on this planet. Let me rephrase that. It will reduce the time we have on this planet. Not could, will. Mhm. So you might be thinking either consciously or subconsciously, well, that's always somebody else that didn't have it. No, the numbers are the numbers. So you're not going to be lucky. You're not going to be, oh, I'm a nice guy. And you're going to avoid the data and avoid the reality because sleep is a principle, right? That your body functions on. It needs it, not optional. And so if it doesn't get what it needs over time, it's going to break down. Period. End of story. Got to have it. Okay. And I remember the last point here watching a Joe Rogan podcast, and he had this sleep expert on there, and he asked the guy, well, what about these high functioning people? They're doing all these things and they say they can function on a less than 6 hours a night. Is there a percentage of the population that can function on less than 6 hours of sleep at a high level? And he said, okay, if you took the number of people, this is a sleep expert, he said, if you took the number of people that can function right? With no deterioration in cognitive ability, no health effects. If you took the number of people globally, that could do that, and then you express that number as a percentage, it would be zero. So that's my message for today. I hope this finds you well. I hope you get your rest. And until next time, take care.